everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime, but kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Watch that.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll have his man, that's Cooper. The first catch for the man leading the NFL in receiving yards in this first month. And a 1st down to boot.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him show my defense.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sneak it, and finish it up.
He finds his target in Schultz. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. Now they're looking at 3rd down here. That's Prescott. He's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football ball early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing the 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's crazy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. This is Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. That's Elliott, complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
Nice hit, boy.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? Let's say just outside the 20-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Check 43. Hey, switch gears.
Vamos.
Winston now. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully. Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because you know, his stature, he wants to see the cover all day long. Stepping off multiple people, and right away, they told the other team, guess what?
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
On the play, it'll be 2nd down. And one advantage for this offensive unit is the big target, Mike Evans.
Play to his strength, his size and catch radius. Throw it up there, let him go get it.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Let's convert.
Watch the eye.
Easy. Let's go.
And the shotgun, it's Winston. He completes it to Evans. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Watch twist. Flip. Big end.
On 3rd down, Winston. That ball leads to Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, he came off of that guy. The deep guy. He came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Show it up.
First down carry by Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 14 yards there, and a Buccaneer 1st down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
Green, triple team.
Check three.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
We played to win.
10 yards there,
go.
Buccaneer first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
5 on the 50.
Check 99. Check nickel.
First and 10, Weston. And this is caught by Adams. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Double dog. That's play, fella.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the box to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 9-play drive. And it's Ronald Jones that polishes it off with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, get your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. Last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
I like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
A, B, and C. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting them in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. Some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you've got to play the long game. Keep handing it to them, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Squeeze, double.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Sliding.
Come off the ball. Tight end right. Tight end right. We got three, fellas.
First down carry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a ton of breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else.
All day, baby, all day.
The bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play. As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. Since they did, I guess the point is
Right there in that middle ground, field goal range. Go for it, but as you said, they picked it up. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
despite the blitz, they're still able to cook up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing of blitz.
Let's go, D.
He is
Big
taken
series
down
right
at
here.
the
We got to
21
step it
after
up.
a short gain of 2.
But he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And
That's it,
after that
baby.
last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. The 40. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
That's our ball.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Ready?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Let's go.
First carry out for Kareem Hunt. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Yeah.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Check. Here we go. Even. Put that up.
James to throw it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity.
Mike,
You got to cash in and get some
ready.
points.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first
Watch the
here on
shift.
3rd
Watch the
down.
shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift. Kill.
5-0.
Tight dog. Mike 50.
Come on. Sunday.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. 34, 36.
Working out again. Winston. Able to find Isabella. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading
Here we
out of
go.
bounds. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Ready. Blue lady.
55.
Sonic.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me.
First down, Winston.
Shoot.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks.
Touchdown.
Mike Evans, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season. But it's been the strikeability as we saw on that run.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a new
got
end.
this.
Start at the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not going deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's Prescott. That one complete. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
You see another pitch and you to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to keep people missing the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Let's go, let's go!
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. He also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think it'll help set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Prescott got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Firing quickly. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
Well, the drag, that can be your safety valve we saw right there.
Yeah, to pick up the first down.
Prescott to throw it. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Come on, boy!
Now back to the ground. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, some of the legs every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And what we love about the concession, every T-shirt that's been printed in football, it says finish on it, because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
And this offense trying back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy. Okay, we're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston. This one caught by Isabella. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Cut!
Green, triple team.
Check the backer, check the backer. Check 31, check 31.
Off the play fake. Winston. Throw left side complete to Isabella.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by James Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That he has. When he has to make that throw on the line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Easy.
Motion. Hey, check right. Watching you five. Three buzz. Hey,
Wait.
check 24.
Off.
Switch. Mike 5-5.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
The first down throw to Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. And down inside the 15 he
55, Mike,
goes.
55.
17 yards on the play. The Buccaneers first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game. They dropped the defensive end out. He ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Come on, now.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
49.
Flip it.
Check 49.
Let's go.
From the gun, Winston. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket, he tucks it and goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So on fourth down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Gay's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. On second down, Prescott again. He's got the connection to Cooper. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Prescott from the gun. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable. And really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. So we have come to halftime, and what's already... All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Let's go, fellas.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Ready?
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So second and starts with a carry. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I'm going to hit you all.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Easy.
Chance. You go tight.
Flip it.
You got tight right there. He's coming.
Hey, stop.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. It was pretty evident, and reading everything, hearing these guys talk, that this was a deal they wanted to get done. They know how valuable he is to this team.
Here we go. A key component to what they do and what they do well. And if they want to continue to have success in the future, they knew they needed him, and they got the deal done.
Ready? White 25.
Mike's 5-4. Got to do better. Come on, QB, come on.
And even.
Check 50.
6 guys. Check 6.
And play action. Winston. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds, because they're very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Sonic.
Save.
Hey, let's get a conversion.
Check.
Under 10. 10. Shift. 5-0. Let him go.
2nd down play for Winston. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian-Jenkins. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Check 24.
Check. Crunch. White. 25. Check 25.
Alert flare.
Let him go.
Winston for the game. Wide open receiver complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the quarterback and helping their team.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him 40 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Was the old expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. Still longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up.
Back to you.
Now we've got that artificial surface. See the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
That's how we do it.
Barrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
My bad,
and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get it together, defense.
They'll try to get the running game going with Jones. And he's got some space here. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Yeah, baby.
Ronald Jones.
That's my boy.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out how the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
They still playing soccer.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You're trash.
Ellis Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps how a guy can turn it loose.
Here we go.
And
Here we
boy,
go.
he rifled one in there
Here we
on
go.
that one. Not much run after the catch, but it went really well.
gets well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Let's go. Let's do this.
And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
Ready.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've got a really nice job.
Always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. This is a massive man.
That's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. They'll go again to Jones. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Let's go. Let's convert. Wide. Get wide. Sonic.
Just do get the play out. He's got Evans. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
I don't know about you, but I feel like there's a little extra juice when you see Jameis Winston connect with Mike Evans early, and when they do it often, this team is really energized.
Well, Evans at 6'5", those long arms, that's so tough to defend.
And he surprises you with how fast he is because he looks like he's just ripping along, and all of a sudden you take off behind him, and Jameis Winston finds him.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Check nine. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
Oh, yeah!
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Ready?
Yeah, the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Kill. Here we go. Turn up. Kill. Green, triple C.
Just doing the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this is caught by Evans. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And another Winston to Evans connection. Mike Evans, he didn't play football until his senior year of high school. He was such a good basketball player down in Galveston, Texas. But I think he's happy he picked football.
Even.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. I would love to be around those conversations. The head basketball coach, the head football coach. Since it was high school, maybe it was the same guy. You never know. And saying, I need this guy out on the field. It's worked quite well for him. And Jameis Winston's so happy to have him on his squad.
And they've got the lead in this one because of those 2. And what can they do here on second and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal.
Check third. Come on. Sunday.
Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away. And things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's Ronald Jones that polishes it off with a touchdown run. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. Not just trying to do it for a second time.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Nassib just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Watch out, watch out. Echo. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Let him go.
Following the interception, Winston. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Interception, baby, all day.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they're taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on
That's
this one.
it, baby.
That's it. A 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Check 55, Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 2nd and 9. Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. He went over 100 yards in the round compound. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down. Prescott now.
I'm here all day.
Perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he'll go down, and that will do it.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
I'm coming after you.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. He caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you do. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catches. Hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Watch 55. I'm trying to collect.
First down. Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
55, Mike.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Prescott again. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. And on that one, catch it. Also able to taking it for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of the play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it
Let's
the 24
go, boys. Bring it
line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they?
Coming to you, coming to you. Let's go.
Check it. 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
But Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher is not giving me calls. This is like being a used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. A big run there by Jones. 56 yards on the ground.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season. And this range.
They'll run it here with dances by him. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bring things out at this point. Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I've played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make the play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. An 8-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tackle into their lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record this weekend.
We all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? You got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look close.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments.
We got this.
Plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games.
Can
they get better and be ready for the next time?
Complete to Elliott, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That first down completion only netted him 3.
Tight ends, Ringo.
Second and
Tight ends
7.
on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Come on, fellas.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Tight end right. Tight end right. 4 down.
First and 10, touchdown. Short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
But Gardner, think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion. He's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, he couldn't do much more.
And a nice run there, going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 41.
Trip. You got trip. You got
They play first down. Now Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Look at the throw. Prescott. And this is Amari Cooper. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Prescott going to come up first and 10. And he's 5 for 6 on this drive. Here's Prescott. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
4 down.
And again, it's Prescott. Side complete. That's Schultz.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on when the other targets aren't open.
That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
There you go.
Rush in. Hey, 4 down.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it?
Double time.
Gritty run. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Kill. From the 3 here on second and goal.
You got 4.
Prescott in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third and goal now. So they're going to launch in a late touchdown. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They had the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. If you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Ready. Blue ready.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go.
Here we go.
They'll run with a forward here, TJ Logan. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Mike 54.
Here we go.
They run again with Logan. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Switch gears.
Wait. Out.
Watch the action.
Now again, right side. It's Logan, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at
They
the 40.
don't want it, fellas.
The
They
Cowboys
don't
signal for
want
their
it.
third and
Keep
final
playing
timeout
hard, fellas.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's
So
get it.
coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This to make it a 3-score game late. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this one will not be returnable as it sails
Good work,
out of
boys.
bounds.
Let's go.
Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the wall.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there, and now you put those big cans down on the sideline.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation, because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately, that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
Lead. I got him.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee.
Hands up. Lead.
Double tight, double tight. Even.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. So time to start going the other direction as they come up on 3rd and long. Dalton down to a knee, and that'll be all she wrote. And the clock will roll down to zeros. 4 weeks in, 4-0. I don't think anybody needs to alert the 72 Dolphins just yet, but great start to the season.
Great start. How about taking a knee at the end? And there's no better feeling for a team than to do that, to close out a victory. But you're right, at 4-0, they're sending a message to the rest of the league. They're going to be tough to deal with.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bucs, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints.